Hello, welcome ladies and gentlemen, Game Byte Show. I'm your host, Jared Red Eye Dunn. Let's do this. Yeah, I am flying solo tonight, and we are in the midst of a video game information deluge. aka E3 is in full swing. So we're gonna play a little bit of Rainbow Six Siege because it's fun, and that's just all there is to it. I am waiting for Twitch to think that I'm live. That'll be exciting. Yeah, apparently Mr. Jeremy Lawman Lamont had a rock concert to go to. That is what the kids are calling it these days. All right. Yeah, just getting things kind of set up here, and then we'll jump straight in. So, if you haven't been, welcome to the channel. I need to fix some things here.
Chips made of crispy fried chicken, served with a sinful side of nacho cheese sauce.
Fried chicken.
Add a crunchy taco, a burrito.
Mute that. All right. Welcome to the chat room. All right, now I can see the chat. Let's log in. I can be myself. Sorry. Let's check what we got here. I always dump the Terrorist Hunt stuff because I never play Terrorist Hunt. Does anyone actually play Terrorist Hunt in this game anymore? I really like Terrorist Hunt in Rainbow Six Vegas, but you know, I don't know that I've really gotten into it much. I do have it. You know, I lift my seat up higher when I play Rainbow Six Siege because you got to get that good arm position. You know, you don't want to be like all out of whack. All right, let's get this started. So one thing they've actually done in the last week, I want to say it went live, they released a new patch, which has a new matchmaking, single-step matchmaking. So you can actually go into the menus now and be like, I'm going to change this guy, Jackal. Oh, I already did him. It's actually pretty handy. I found myself tweaking a lot of the operators, whereas I had a lot of them just kind of at their defaults previously because I don't play them all that often and never thought to go in and fix them. But now I can do this. Oh, match has begun. Yay. You gotta know that sweet Game Bytes lore, man. Stuff is legit. Stuff is legit.
Are you boys ready to win?
Oh man, so yeah, Siege is a very different. You know, I was actually debating what I was gonna play tonight, and I reinstalled Titanfall 2, which I hadn't had on in a while. I was kind of going back and forth on it, and I was like, you know, I don't think I'm going to play Titanfall 2, because I have not been playing Titanfall 2. I've been playing Rainbow Six Siege, which is a much, like, different pace of a shooter than a lot of the others, so it makes it kind of hard to just kind of jump in and out. But I enjoyed a lot. I've got you know, I don't know, over 100 hours in this one now. I honestly don't know
Need to locate the hostage.
how Titanfall is doing multiplayer-wise. I hadn't played it in a while, and I feel like I'm part of the problem, right? That game was a lot of fun, and I really enjoyed playing it. Hold on, we're gonna have to listen here. They're down below. Oh, dang it, he got me. They're in the basement. But you know, I just hadn't been playing a lot, and honestly, it's because I've been, like I said, I've been playing this game,
10 seconds to insertion.
and
Hostage located.
it's really, I find it really difficult. Maybe I'm just not a young whippersnapper anymore.
Hostage located.
But I can't play it for kind of long term. Like switch between the two. They're just such different paces.
Fresh fire going in!
Alright. Let's... slowly peek our way into here. Nope. Well, we got one, and we died. I did not really anticipate the guy was going to open that wall there. Yeah, Titanfall 2 has a very specific sort of
Move out.
movement to it, right? Like, if you're not accustomed to it... Well, this is going to be a win.
Op 4 last stop standing.
It can really cause you
Extraction successful.
I did.
sort of a lot of problems.
Wonder if I got play the game.
Let's go with Space Rook. I like Space Rook. Man, so I just caught a few glimpses of the Sony presser and then the critical Twitter response, right? I guess it wasn't
You need
to a lot of
protect the
people's
hostage.
likings.
Secure the room.
People seemed very upset, but it is the internet. So why did you do this? This is bad.
Reload!
So bad that I'm gonna make a door right
Throwing a frag.
there. The problem I kind of feel, Castle's not great when he needs to focus on doors there. That,
Down to 10 seconds.
you know, we're gonna get fused, although it is a
5
hostage.
seconds and counting.
That'll protect us.
Op 4 has a 20 on the hostage.
Pretty good. I haven't really watched any of them. You know, I don't really get an opportunity to you watch them sort of during the day, unfortunately. And then... No, why? Stop! See, this is the problem with random pickup games. I wanted my access holes.
Loading you, Mac!
Now you see me.
The price there on the Xbox One X, though, not only does it have a terrible name. No, I don't know. I don't really care about that kind of stuff, but I was a little more hopeful on the Xbox One Scorpio, I guess. And the price is kind of off-putting, I'll have to be honest. What I'll probably end up getting, you know, I play most of my own games on PC. But what I will probably end up with, if I do get a console, is something like a Nintendo Switch. Just because it's a little bit different. Oh look, they're fusing us. Good thing everyone got boxed in. So my problem with Sea of Thieves, I agree. Sea of Thieves looks very fun with a group, and I'm concerned, like a game like that, like I will end up without a
One
group.
op 4 remaining.
Right, and so what looks like could be a lot of fun.
Eliminated.
Is it? How does it play if you're just like by yourself? Like you know, I don't know. I think we'll stick with Sledge for now. Sledge is probably one of my better operators. It's not my favorite gun, but I like the access. Yeah, so I'm good with Sea of Thieves. I think it looks like a lot of fun again, but you know, if you don't have a crew that kind of commits to it, I don't know, you know. So I totally missed Ubisoft's. I assume they showed Far Cry 5. Or it's something about dogs, I guess. I don't know what's going on with that.
Need to locate the hostage.
I don't even know what else they would be doing. Oh, Rabbids is this game. This is the Mario crossover, right? It's like Mario mixed with XCOM. What is that about? That's crazy. Beyond Good and Evil. Yeah, so I'm gonna be totally honest. Beyond Good and Evil is one that I never
10 seconds.
felt, so to speak.
5 seconds.
You know, some games you just kind of miss,
Hostage located.
and that was one I missed. And I've gone back a few times to try to play it, and just never really got very far. Just never hooked me, you know? You know, I find that happens a lot with video games, right? Like, all right, let's do this.
One op 4 remaining.
Someone go out and help let go my ego. It looks like he's in a little bit of trouble now.
I got him with a
Op 4
grenade.
neutralized.
I think he was.
So what? So I've seen a lot of super mixed opinions on Speaking of going back and playing older games, what are we feeling here, y'all, on Age of Empires, the remake? So, when I first just was reading about it, right, just seeing the words in Twitter, and I was like, who cares? I mean, don't get me wrong, I am a super duper Age of Empires fan. It is the lineage of RTSs that I progressed through, right? Some people were Command and Conquer nerds. You know, there's a whole bunch in there, but Age of Empires was mine. I was like, oh yeah, I don't know, Age of Empires, like, great, you know, all for the remakes. I mean, I have Age of Empires HD, Age of Empires 2 HD, excuse me. And it's pretty cool. I like they added mod support, I guess. Like, I don't play it a ton, but from watching the video, it seems like they actually went back and not just said, okay, now you can see more of the world, and by zooming out, it looks, you know, crisper because the little sprites are further away, essentially, smaller. Like, did they just completely remodel all of those? Are they actually 3D, or are they just still sprites? I couldn't tell. But it looked really cool. I'm gonna be totally honest. You know, and I like sometimes when they do remakes in like a self-serving way, right? Like I remember the Monkey Island adventure games that they remade, where you could actually, like, on the fly switch between the remade, like the updated version and the original. That was really cool because, you know, they didn't just go and zoom it out, so to speak. They added fresh art. They changed the mechanics, so instead of having to type out all this little words, you just click or whatever. Kind of simplified it for modern audiences. I don't want to say simplified. They cleaned it up for modern audiences, and I think that's important. I think stuff like that matters. So, yeah, I'm kind of interested to see what Age of Empires does. I'm kind of hopeful. I'd love to see them go back and do sort of full. You know, this reminds me a lot of one of our favorite series. On the Game Byte show, at least between Jeremy and I.
5 seconds.
Where is this? Oh, I see. Homeworld. They did a remastered version, and no.
You found the biohazard container. Proceed to its location.
And you know, when Gearbox did that, it was not just you know, a quick, fresh coat of paint. Like, they did a lot of work. They combined the engines on those two games so that it was more modern, I guess, so to speak. So you could play both games in one. Really cool stuff that Gearbox did on that one. So we're gonna take over these stairs and make sure that we own these stairs.
Swapping mags!
He dropped down, I guess.
Cover me. Reload.
Stop shooting. Oh! Well, I didn't see where that came from. This is just going to be the confession episode. I have never played a Shadow of the Colossus game. Oops. Sorry. That probably offends some people. I've never owned a PlayStation console. 1 through 4. Man, that was
Op 4 eliminated all friendlies.
a nasty loss. You know, I've owned I mean, let's put it this way. I owned an Xbox 360 for a few months and never, really got into it. The previous console I owned before that was a Sega Genesis. Whatever. Oh, I should be tweeting. Foiled by the Twitter. So I saw that Monster Hunter. So I've always been kind of curious about the Monster Hunter series, and I see that's coming to PC. So yeah, that's kind of interesting. I might check out some of those. I have really wanted to. I'm not really interested in Bayonetta too much.
We need to protect the biohazard container.
But I think it was. What's the other game those guys just brought to PC? Vanquish, I think it was. That I would be curious to see, to check out. Just because, some of those games, again, it's nice to see sort of, I don't want to say the other side as if they're sides, because I think that's a stupid pedantic argument, but, some of the things that you kind of missed out on being on one platform as opposed to the others, particularly on PC. There was an era that very little was coming to PC.
Op 4 has located the biohazard container.
Ooh, got that Twitch drone. That's clutch. And it's nice to be able to kind of check some of that stuff out, even if it's, like years later than it should have been.
Calibrating air compression. All set.
ADS up and running.
Alright, these guys are going to come in through here. We're going to murder face them with the murder gun.
Stay clear of ADS line of fire.
Oh shit. Where was she at? Get ready for a murder face with the murder gun. I've got my murder gun ready. Got him. Been completely murder-faced.
Prevent further access to the biohazard container.
Oh!
Last operator standing.
Man, we were doing all right there.
Securing the
She knew we were
biohazard
coming
container.
around. I had 2 health, let's be honest.
All friendlies have been neutralized.
Oh well. Yeah, I've actually been meaning to check out, not that it's classic, but I guess it's a iteration of a classic series. Metal Gear 5, I think was the last one, right? Came out on PC. Count Elmdor, Mr. Dale Jones, and Legrand both talked big game about that. Jeremy won't play it because he's convinced that for those things you have to play every game in the series, and he's like stuck on 2 or something. What I really need to do, and this is completely E3 agnostic, because I really need to finish The Witcher 3. I have finished the sort of the original game, and right now I'm just working on.
Good work. The biohazard container has been located.
different DLCs. So I've started with the first one, Heart of Stone, I think it was called, and I'm working on getting through with that, and then I want to move to the last one.
10 seconds to insertion. 5 seconds to insertion. Biohazard container located. Proceed to its location.
Alright.
Drone activated.
Got it. Let's do this.
Scanning.
That was really bad shooting on my part. Up these stairs, Ash. Up these stairs. What? No. How did he not even take a single shot? Baloney. Anyway. So I'm not really sure what maybe my favorite game that or announcement is so far. It honestly might be, and this is kind of a cop-out, because neither of these are really things that were announced at E3. But I am really unbelievably excited for Mount & Blade 2 and Battletech. Turn-based Battletech. You can't plant there, Fuse. Good grief.
Op 4 last stop standing.
Turn around, Fuse.
Op 4 eliminated.
Go back with Rook. I like Rook. I like Space Rook to infinity and beyond.
We need to protect the biohazard container. Secure the room.
Pass those plates around.
One of my favorite, hold on. That missed.
10 seconds remaining.
Loading back!
5 seconds.
I hear you.
Op 4 has located the biohazard container.
Stop closing me in.
Setting up.
Don't you dare.
Setting the welcome mat.
Welcome mat deployed.
It's upstairs. Wabbits season. Oh, that Vector gun is so good. Shh. Listen for footsteps.
ADS active in this sector.
Oh, of course. They just fused us. Of course. Ha! Ow. Oh no! I think my game just locked up. Well, that's certainly disappointing. Bummer. We're right about the time anyway, 30 minutes. So, you know, I really enjoyed the discussion tonight, guys. So thank you for joining us here on the Game Bytes Show, your favorite video sort of thing that goes on to the interwebs. We know it's the best, and we bring it here for you to enjoy, even when the games crash mid-round. If you liked this video content, you should definitely subscribe to us on our Twitch channel, which you are maybe already watching, or maybe you're seeing this on YouTube and we're not watching. You can find that at twitch.tv/GameBytesShow. Hit subscribe, get those notifications for the sweet, sweet gaming content so it can pump right into your eyeballs, and you will be the envy of all of your digital friends. Find us on youtube.com/GameBytesShow. Find our audio podcast, which we do twice a week, including an E3 review wrap-up extravaganza this week, which you will not want to miss, over at GameBytesShow.com. When you have those awesome questions or comments about that E3 super roundup, I don't know what we're calling it, or just in questions in general, or maybe you want to tell us how excited you are for BattleTech, or whatever. Twitter at GameBytesShow. You can find myself at red_I. You can find my 3 compatriots who refused to join me tonight at Jeremy_Lamont for Mr. Jeremy Lawman Lamont. Dale Count Elmdor Jones is at Count Elmdor, and Legrand is just at Legrand. So thank you again for joining us, and we'll see you next time.